What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, you may recall a couple days ago, I did some videos on Chicago Sky star rookie Angel Reese and how she had a streak of 20 rebound performances that have never been seen before in the WNBA, 3 consecutive games. And I was looking to see if the Sky had played again because they last played on August 25th. They have not. But I did notice something else when I did a Google search of Angel Reese. I noticed all these articles popping up talking about her Achilles heel and how she's hurting the team with one glaring weakness in her game. And that is her inability to convert layups. They talked about how she's statistically the worst at the rim scorer in the WNBA. That she only connects on about 46% of her layups. The league average is 53%. And they said that she needs to improve on this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All these different articles popping up. Conveniently, just as the season is winding down, and as the season winds down, there's going to be talk more about in-season award, individual awards, in particular, the Rookie of the Year award, which I think Angel Reese has a great shot at getting. But nothing is greater than the power of perception. And the media, the fourth estate, love to do what they do in any other field, entertainment field, political field, is to brainwash the mindless masses with propaganda. And what you're going to start seeing now, I predict, are a lot of pundits all of a sudden now, between now and when that award is given, because a lot of times these awards have become more and more political for genders. I predict they're going to start right now crapping on Angel Reese, just to put most people in a mindset that there's a distinct separation between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Now, let me address something right quick. Do I think that she needs to work on her layups? Yeah, that is a glaring weakness in her game. But I think something needs to be also pointed out. Whenever I see whenever I see Angel Reese trying to convert at the rim, oftentimes I get the impression that sometimes she's doing what Moses Malone used to do. And what Moses Malone used to do sometimes was purposely throw up a shot, sometimes off the glass, and get himself in a position so he could get in a better. Basically, what I'm trying to say is he would oftentimes be in a position where he would throw up a shot and then try to get himself into a better position, grab the offensive board, and put himself in a better position to score. Sometimes I get the impression that Angel Reese does a variation of that. Sometimes she's not trying to score, but mind you, more or less throw the ball up, and then with her extraordinarily long length, her arms, and her wingspan, she's able to grab rebound after rebound and then put herself in a position to score. I think sometimes she does that. So I think there's some of those misses. Another thing that she does, another thing that happens to her, I think people should look into, is that she's often being double teamed. And in the WNBA, if you actually watch some of these games, they're a lot more physical than the men. They get away with a lot more physicality. It's not as easy to score when you have two defenders draped on you while you're trying to score at the rim. And also, it needs to be remembered by males watching the WNBA. Angel Reese is a female. I see people say things like she to work on her hops, she to get in the weight room. She's a female, man. Okay, females don't have the same upper body strength, the same muscle tone, the same overall strength, the same upper body strength, the same vertical leaping ability as men. That comes with testosterone. I'm noticing a lack of basic anatomical knowledge. And the variations in genders. I'm amazed at some of the things I'm seeing people dudes right. Like, man, do y'all have girlfriends? Do y'all come in contact with women? Do y'all know women? God damn. Man, that was a weak dunk, man. Man. Bro, she's a woman. What is wrong with you? So you're competing with women now? That's not a knock on women, but what the hell, man? Having said all of that, where everybody's all of a sudden going to focus on Angel Reese and there's going to be people co-signing, and I get all that. But I just find it interesting. Nobody has anything to say about Caitlin Clark and all these turnovers that she continues to average. Still leading the league, still going to set a rookie record, blow it out of the water. Might even be setting a WNBA record for turnovers, 5.5 per game. Matter of fact, of the 30 games that the Fever have played, she's had 5 or more turnovers 23 times. 23 times. Not to mention that the supposed greatest female basketball player of all time, according to the media, and the greatest shooter supposedly in female basketball history, Sabrina Ionescu will have something to say about that, as well as the person who's probably going to be about to be a 3-time league MVP, Audrey Wilson. Did you know I've seen an article that suggested that Caitlin Clark should be the MVP over Audrey Wilson? Now, that's getting to a point where these people are irresponsible. Whoever wrote that, you're an irresponsible joke of a journalist, and you're only motivated by money, and you're a pathetic excuse for the to belong in the fourth estate. You're pathetic. Who wrote the article? You're a scum. How much they paying you to write that? Scumbag. But anyway, the supposed greatest shooter, 32.8% last I checked from downtown. But Russ catches flack. Yeah, I'm gonna keep comparing her to Russ because this is the hypocrisy. She shoots 32.8% from downtown. Audrey Wilson's 38%. She's averaging 17 points a game. That's okay. But she's not having the Jordan-esque rookie season that was promised with all the hype that we got from her. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be on a whole nother level. But yeah, Russell Westbrook used to get all this flack, man. Every turnover. Every single turnover he got, people call him nicknames, and you had people doing low light reels of him on sports shows, and people laughing at him, making him a joke. But with her, it's always an excuse. Oh, it's her teammates. They used to do the same thing with Brett Favre. Brett Favre was an interception machine. Oh well, it's his teammates. They can't handle his passes. Yeah, it's always somebody else when it comes to some other people. There's always somebody else's excuse. Blame a nigga. The coaching, it's Caitlin Clark's coaching. She's not utilizing Caitlin correct. There's always somebody else to blame. There's always some deflection tactics when it come to merely criticizing her or being objective when it comes to Caitlin Clark. And look, we can't argue the wins thing. We can't argue wins and losses because they're both on losing teams. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think this is an agenda to discredit Angel Reese, and I think it's going to continue. And In the event that Caitlin Clark wins the Rookie of the Year award, then all of a sudden there's going to be these fake praise for Angel Reese. Well, congratulations. I mean, she gave her a run for her money. You know, she did okay. I mean, she was Sammy Sosa to his Mark McGwire, to her Mark McGwire. But, you know, I mean, she did okay, but I mean, you know, whatever, man. In my opinion, I think Angel Reese should get Rookie of the Year because when you look at expectations going into the season, remember, Caitlin was number 1 overall. Angel Reese was number 7 overall, if I'm not mistaken. Angel Reese has exceeded expectations. She's leading the league in rebounding as a rookie, and it's not even close. She's averaged almost 13 boards a game. She's not a really good scorer. She's not a good scorer, and she's still averaging 14 points a game. She's going to improve in that as she gets older. She's going to improve in her game. So, to me, I think she's getting Rookie of the Year, but I know what's coming. They're going to try to make people believe that she's not deserving of this award. They're going to try everything they can to discredit her, but that's all I got to say about it.